Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a full body practice perfect for any time of day. So when you're ready, as always, come meet me on the mat. And if you need any supportive materials, feel free to bring that. You can have maybe blocks, maybe cushions. Sometimes I recommend getting books if you don't have blocks, so feel free to do so. We'll sit cross-legged here comfortably. You don't have to be closing your eyes, but I recommend you just try to close your eyes and feel only through maybe your ears, your fingertips, your toes, taking in your surroundings as we start off with a little bit of a meditation. We're taking deep breaths in and letting any negative energy out as you exhale. One more deep breath here. Allow ourselves to arrive into the practice. Slowly open up your eyes. And we'll take a deep breath as we sweep our arms up to the sky. Make prayer hands in the air and then place the palm of your hands at the nape of your neck and gently push your neck down towards your chest. Spread your fingertips wide and then inhale, lift back up. Sweep your arms to the sky one more time. We'll do it 2 times here. Lifting it up. Putting your palms together. Placing the palm of your hands at the nape of your neck as you pull your head down. Feel free to round your back. And then inhale, let it go. Place your arms back down. Last time. Bring your arms up to the sky. Press your neck down. Then inhale, lift up. And let it go. Beautiful. Gently make a few shoulder circles, tenting your fingers along the top of your shoulders as you move back and forth. Change directions when you feel like it. Nice job. Then let your right fingertips down as you lift your left arm up high. Push your left hip down on the mat and take a breather here. With each exhale, let's drop down a little bit lower. And then let it go. We'll release, come back to center. Drop your left fingertips down. Sweep your right arm up high. And then press your hips firmly on the ground. Big breath in. Big breath out. And gently let that go. Let me move my candle out of the way. And then you can meet me in tabletop position. So all 10 fingers are spread wide, wrists stacked underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips, and you can feel free to tuck in your toes if you like. We'll begin by drawing circles with our torso. Feel free to get a little bit playful here. Nice. Then come back to center. As we sweep our right arm up high to the sky, we'll do thread the needle, threading our right arm underneath our left, and then placing the side of our head on the mat. Square your hips because your hips might be on the left side. You want to bring it back to center. Then feel free to outstretch your left arm and tent your fingers overhead. Or you can bring your arms to your bring your left arm to your lower back. One more deep breath in. And gently come back up to center. Now for the other side, for a mid-back twist, sweep your left arm up high and then thread the needle. Placing the side of your head on the mat, again, option with your right arm, either tent your fingers and stretch them overhead, or bring your right arm to your lower back. Breathe in through your belly and exhale. One more deep breath in and let that go. And gently come back to center. Beautiful. Get comfortable here. And then we're going to look forward. Stretch your right arm straight in front of you. And then kick your left leg back. A little bit of a balancing posture. Don't collapse on your left arm. You're going to push away from the ground. Lift. And then option to bend your left leg. With your right hand, grab onto your foot and then kick up. Beautiful. Gently let that go. Same thing on the other side. Look forward and then we're going to reach with your left arm. Kick back our right leg. See how that feels. And then option to bend your right leg with your left hand, grab onto your foot and then kick up. Beautiful. Gently let that go. Then walk your hands out to the top of the mat, keeping your knees where they are. Drop your forehead to the mat. If this feels a little bit too much for you, you always have the option to lower down your elbows. Do what feels best for you today. Nice job. Slowly walk your hands back to center. And we'll move our knees mat width apart, toes to touch. Then send your hips down. We're not going to let our forehead touch the ground today. We're not doing a full child's pose. We're just going to hold it right here. Take a deep breath in. Then come back up onto our knees. And then maybe shoulders go beyond our wrists. And then we'll shift back. Very gentle. One last time. Nice work. Slowly walk your hands towards your body. And then sit right on your toes or on your heels. We'll sit up tall and then reach your arms up to the sky. With your left hand, grab onto your right wrist and then gently pull it towards the left side stretch. Beautiful. Come back to center. Then same thing on the other side. Right wrist grabs onto your left and then gently tug it to the right. Gaze towards the ceiling. Pull your left shoulder back. And gently come back to center. Beautiful. We'll let that go. And then we're going to step to the front of the mat. Feet together. All four corners of your feet are grounded. Arms are by your side and shoulders are back. Chest is proud. Mountain pose. In your next inhale, lift your arms up and then gently push your hips forward, mini back bend. Come back to center, then hinge from your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands down. Step back, high plank. One more deep breath in here. Then shift your body weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, come up for your version of the back bend. And then exhale, hips back, down dog. Feel free to pad your legs and pad your arms a little bit. Getting comfortable. Maybe even walking your dog, bending one knee at a time. Nice job. Inhale, kick your right leg up, three-legged dog. Send your knee to your left elbow and hold. And then now we're going to keep our body as rigid as possible as we bring our right knee towards our right elbow. And you're just going to alternate between left elbow, then right elbow at your own pace, keeping your core strong. One more inhale. And then we're going to kick it straight back out. Three-legged dog. Send your right foot between your hands now. Then drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. Come up for low lunge. Nice job. You're going to make 90 degrees with your arms. Cactus them. by your side. And then you're going to look towards the ceiling as you open up your chest. And slowly plant your hands down. You're going to step straight back to down dog. Nice work. In your next inhale, kick your left leg up. Then send your knee to your right elbow. Hold it right there. Keeping your body as rigid as possible, bring your knee to your left elbow, then your right elbow. And we're just going to alternate at your own pace. One more deep breath here. And send your left leg straight back, three-legged dog. Plant your left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee, untuck those toes. Come up for low lunge. Take a big breath in. Exhale to cactus your arms. Gaze towards the sky. Lift up your chest for a mini back bend. Open up those collarbones. Then plant your hands down. Step back to high plank. Beautiful job. We'll inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, come up for up dog or cobra. And then exhale, hips back, down dog. And in your next inhale, kick your right leg up, three-legged dog. Plant your right foot on the outer edge of your right hand. Doing a high lizard here, so don't drop your back knee. Keep that up. Look forward, and you're going to walk your hands off the mat to the left. And imagine you're doing a sideways down dog here. I'm going to lower my head and keep stretching up with strong arms. Adjust if necessary. Keep your breath. And gently walk your hands back. And then you're going to step your left foot on the outer edge of your left hand. Squat down for Malasana garland pose. Nice work. Plant your hands in front of you. Step back to down dog. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Then left foot goes on the outer edge of your left hand. Keep your back knee up. Looking forward. High lizard. Then walk your hands off the mat to the right. And then see how that feels as you bring your head down towards the ground. Sideways, high lizard, down dog. And gently walk your hands back. Then step your right hand to the outer edge of your right foot on the outer edge of your right hand. Lower down to Malasana garland pose. Beautiful. Plant your hands down. We'll step back to high plank. Then in high plank, we're going to step our foot to the middle of the mat. Gently roll yourself back up, vertebra by vertebra. Nice work. Raise your arms up to the sky, interlace those fingers, big stretch. Then step your left foot back, keeping your right foot as it is. Put your hands in the middle of your chest, or if you're feeling flexible today, you can grab opposite elbows behind you. Bring those shoulders back. Then hinge forward halfway. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Nice job. See how this feels, and we're going to lift up from our core. Plant your left hand on your left hip and prepare for half moon. We're going to pour all the weight on our right leg. Place your right fingertips down, then turn to the left. Beautiful. Coming back up where you came from. Step our foot together, then we'll change sides. So right foot is back now. Left foot is on the middle of the mat. Grab opposite elbows behind you, then hinge forward halfway. Nice job. Prepare half moon on the other side. We'll pour all our weight on our left leg. Right hand on our right hip. Drop your left fingertips down, then turn to the right when you're ready. Beautiful. Drop your right fingertips down. Then we'll step your feet together. Slowly squat down as you lift up your heels. We'll sit on top of our heels for a moment. And then bring prayer hands in the middle of your chest. Nice work. Slowly drop your fingertips down. And we'll adjust ourselves so that we're on our knees. You feel free to untuck your toes. Take a breather here. And then bring your hands to your lower back. Gently lift from your chest. And then look behind you where you cannot see. Squeeze those shoulder blades and bring your elbows in. Gently come back up. If this feels okay, then you windmill your arms back to grab onto your heels for a full camel pose. Gently come back up. And then swing your legs around and face the long edge of the mat. Get comfortable here in our easy pose. Take a big cleansing breath. And as we exhale, close our eyes. And we'll place our feet on our hips for either a full lotus, or if this is too much, for half lotus. Half lotus is where you only put one foot, okay, on the opposite hip. And then you can switch around, play around with your pose. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Let's do that variation. Sit up tall. Then we'll bring our arms up to the sky. Twist your arms in eagle. And lift up your biceps, pushing our elbows away from our face. Gently release and we'll switch arms. So if your left arm was up this time, bring your right arm on top instead. Nice work. And gently release. We'll place our left foot close to our body, straighten out our right leg. If this already feels like a bit of a stretch for you today, stay here. Otherwise, we can slowly hinge towards the right and then grab onto our right toes. Gently come back up. Hook onto your right toe here. And then begin to twist to the right. Option to go a little bit deeper by grabbing on the outer edge of your right foot with your left hand and then twist, looking past your right shoulder. And gently come back to center. We'll switch legs. Again, stay here if it already feels good to you. Want to go a little bit deeper, then we grab onto our toes. And if you're like, okay, I want a little bit more, then we turn to our left, either hooking onto our big toe, or maybe you use your right hand to grab onto the outer edge of your left foot, and then twist. And slowly come back to center. Nice job. We'll turn back to the short edge of the mat. And then slowly bring ourselves down completely. Keep your legs bent. Strong feet pressing against the ground. Place your hands beside your bum and spread those fingers wide. Take an inhale here, then lift your hips up, chin towards your chest. Half bridge. So instead of splaying out our knees, you want to bring them back to the midline, keeping them as close as possible. Nice work. Gently drop that down. We'll bring your right knee close to your chest. With your hands, press your knee towards you. And we'll switch sides. Let that go. Bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Thread through the hole and then grab onto your left shin, bringing your right shin close to your chest. If this feels okay, then you can begin to sway from left to right. We'll gently release. Switch legs. Left ankle on top of your right thigh. Bring your shin in close to your chest. Then if you're okay, sway from left to right. Gently release. Kick your feet up to the sky. Hook onto your big toes. Happy baby. Taking the name of the pose here. You have the freedom to move up and down, left and right, drawing circles with your hips if you want. We're being happy babies. Beautiful. And as we end the practice today, let's put our feet together in reclining cobbler pose. Lift your arms up straight above your head and then grab opposite elbows and rest. For the end of the class here, we'll stay here a little bit longer. If you're feeling like, okay, I'm done with the practice, then feel free to push back up. Otherwise, let's just stay here. Give yourself a moment to pause. Be in the presence of your own gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up today. And allow all thoughts to melt away. And we'll gently bring your legs together, bring your arms down, and come back up to a seated position in the middle of the mat. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.